Hello, welcome to the latest video. This week I'm trying to fix the Dyson HD01. Now this one is, it seems to only run for about 30-40 seconds and then it'll cut out. So I'm thinking it's overheating somehow and it's trying to protect itself, so that's why it's cutting out. So we're going to give that a go, have a look at it. I'm guessing it's something to do with this air filter down here. But we'll get that removed, see what we can do, and see whether we can fix it. So here we have a Dyson Hair Dryer, and this one seems to have a slight issue in that when it's running, it cuts out after so many minutes. So I just want to plug it in and see how long it does run for, and then we can see whether we've made it any better. So let me just get my little timer so we can time it. So here we go, press this button. So that was about 44 seconds. So we can use that as a guide for checking it later. So my first thought, just turn it off, is that it's obviously getting, well, it feels like it's getting too hot, and that's why it's cutting out. So there's like this very fine kind of filter here, which I think we need to take off and see whether we can either replace it or clean it. It's got some very small Torx screws in here, and I've treated myself to a new set of tools, Teng tools. I really like these tools. British made, I believe, decent quality, you know. Snap-ons are the nice ones to have, but these are just as good, I think. So let's have a go and see whether we can get it, get the filter removed. So let's find out which, I think it might be a Torx 6, which, that's a T5, let's see what that's like. Oh, it's a T5. Good, so we get the little thing like this, remove the one that's in it. T5, which is that one. Put that in there, tighten it up. Right, and let's just remove these. I think there's two. Let's quickly get those out. It's nice to have decent tools for jobs like this. Sometimes it's worth investing in slightly better quality. Right, so that's that one, and then there's that one here. Should tighten that base. Oh, it's loosening it while I'm tightening. Untightening. Right, so that's that. So there's many more. Stupidly expensive for a hairdryer, at least. There we go, just prize it out by the look of it. There we go. It's crusty in there, and it does look a bit clogged up. Dust. So I'll give that a clean, maybe get it replaced. If not, see how we get on. Right, I'm just going to give it a rub with an old toothbrush. But just out of interest, I'm going to try running it without the filter on and then see what we get from there. Right, so let's put the timer on. Plug it in. Right, I think we can safely say that without the filter on, it's obviously blocking, it's not got enough airflow to keep it cool, which is causing it to cut out to kind of preserve its electronics. So this is the issue. I'm going to try and give this a good clean, and like I said before, may end up having to get this replaced, but let's see how we get on. Okay, we're back, and I took this round to my dad's, and he's got a compressor, and expecting to be able to blast it out with the little fine holes. That did absolutely nothing to it, but luck would have it, he's literally just bought an ultrasonic cleaner, which you would have seen in the video. I popped this in and left it in there for a few minutes, 15 minutes or so, and it came out, and now it looks pretty much almost brand new. You can actually see through it now. If the light was in the right place, you can actually see through it. So that's been amazing, and that was just a stroke of luck really, because I was expecting to have to buy one of these. I did find a replacement. It was kind of a third party one, but I think it would work with this dryer, which is called a HD01. This one is. Yeah, so they do HD02 and 03, I believe. So I think you can get those. I could probably put a link down below if I can find one, just in case you don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, which I'm sure most people do not, but definitely worth getting. Anyway, let's try and get this back in. Where did it go? Oh, it's popped out. That's it. So all in. Just need to get these slightly fiddly screws back in. But the plus side of that is I get to use my new tool. It's nice having decent tools sometimes. There we go. Right. There we go. Right, pop the little thing back on, which just seems very poor to be honest, but anyway. Right, let's plug it in. Right, timer's back on. This fiddly switch. Right, well, I think we can call that a win. Straightforward in the end, so I think it was quite an obvious fault that it must be getting too hot, because it wasn't getting enough air through. So it's just that these filters are fairly difficult to get. So I was just lucky that I was able to clean this one up and get it working again. But there, great. Well, that saved a few £100 on a new Dyson hair dryer for my sister. But there we go. All right, thanks for watching.